His feet got really dirty on the walk, so I'm gonna just rinse him off a little bit and his stomach, and then he's gonna sit with me in my office and continue the workday. Hey! It was just a lot going on, and so I was chasing him around, and he loved his new toy, and it was like this yellow squeaker bunny thing, and I'll find a picture online if I can. So you know, it was 30 minutes into just like playing around outside in the sun. I was still out there, and I was like kind of walking around cleaning up a little bit around the backyard, their other toys, and like throwing stuff away. And then all of a sudden, boom, we have like a power box in our backyard. He likes to hide around there and run around to play keep away, and he all of a sudden started making these choking sounds. And I was like, I look over, and I was about maybe 15, 20 feet away, and I was like, what the heck? And then he was throwing up, and I was like, oh no. So I start walking toward him, and I realize half the squeaker toy is in his mouth. It's like 75% in, actually, like lodged back there. And I wasn't like my reflexes weren't, I wasn't thinking anything of it. And then I was like, okay, let me go grab it. I was like, spit it out. You know, I assumed he was going to spit it out as he was choking. And then all of a sudden it disappears in his mouth and he swallows it. And at first I run, and I'm like, no, like I tried to get there in time, but didn't. He swallowed it within less than a second. And that was that. Freaked out, called my husband up he was working in the basement, and then he came up, and we just kind of went into action. And we were looking online that, you know, the best thing to do is take him to the vet. So, because, you know, it could pass to the intestine within 2 hours is what we read. So we were like, okay, let's get in the car. We went to my emergency vet. That's about 20 minutes away. It was called VCA. We want to try that one out. We've been to a different one before, actually CVSG, and we just decided to try this VCA because it's like a little bit higher reviews. So we went there. They immediately took him in to try. They injected him with nausea medication to make him throw this up. And he didn't, because it was too big. Like I said, it was like that big. And you can't get that through a French Bulldog's, you know, past its sphincter and up its throat. I don't know all the biology and terminology, but so that didn't work. So he did throw up some bile, and then they decided to do an x-ray, and I am not doing any makeup, so we're gonna keep going with this. Okay. Time for some cream contour. Okay, so I'm using some of my Project Pan stuff as well in this makeup video. So I'm going to use this Milk makeup. This was part of my Project Pan. I put little stickers on all of them. And if you guys remember from my Project Pan video, this thing came off. So I just like to, this is one of my favorite contour brushes, by the way, cream contour. And it's by It Cosmetics. If the lighting is bad, it's because the sun doesn't come through my backyard until around noon or 1 p.m. every day. Okay, so then they do the x-ray. My face is like dried down a bit, so I'm gonna add this Dialba setting spray, courtesy of Carly Bible for influencing me. It is really nice, actually, though. I love it. So I'm gonna be buying more. Anyway, so they decide they need to do an x-ray now to make sure the toy's in there. And now I'm like, yes, it's in there, right? And we actually brought in, so the toy came in a pack of 3. Okay, so this is the part where I lost the footage and me getting ready and explaining what happens next to Booth. So first triage took him in at the vet, emergency vet. They tried to make him throw up. That didn't work. Obviously, it's such a big toy. That's not going to work with his anatomy. Then second was to do an x-ray to make sure that the peep toy was indeed in his stomach. I'll post a picture of the x-ray. It's crazy.
just how big it is in his stomach. Poor guy. And that's when I really was starting to break down, because it just was such a freak accident, and I was just really worried about him. So the next step was to see if the doctors could scope it out. Essentially put something down his throat with like pincers that would grab the toy and yank and pull it through the way it went in. Then referred to a different vet, CVSG, because VCA did not have their surgery staff or the scope capability on that Sunday. We had to actually transfer hospitals. So we went to the next place, which was luckily only 10 minutes away. Scope was definitely not going to be able to grab it out, once again, because of the Bulldog's anatomy. It would really hurt coming out the way it went in. So the only option was to do emergency abdominal surgery, which just really crushed me, because I had gone thinking like, this isn't too big of a deal. Dogs swallow toys all the time. He's going to throw it up. But then realizing how much pain he had gone through to swallow that, and the discomfort, and now we're going to the most drastic of measures, which was to actually do surgery, was really devastating. Luckily, we got to say bye to him before the surgery, but he had to stay overnight to make sure that there were no complications from the surgery, especially with this type of breed.
And even just to be safe, I threw away just almost all the toys, except for like the giant ones and ones without squeakers, because I was done with the toys. Like, I just couldn't believe this happened to us, because he's never done something like that. Neither of our French Bulldogs have. So it's just like this new fear was unlocked. So when he came home, they had that like plastic cone. I immediately ordered him a soft cone. Booth is actually really good. He doesn't like scratch at himself or his belly ever. So I'm really lucky there. Maybe it's all the drugs keeping him kind of a little more docile, but I was really happy about that. And but it's still hard because we don't see him when he's sleeping in the crate at night. So when he's not in my supervision, cone is on, because you can easily tear those sutures. And I'm using this banana powder. This is also part of the Project Pan, and I've been using it a lot actually. So I'm just gonna do a light setting all over, and then we're gonna do eyeshadow. Yeah, so that happened. He's on gabapentin and the sulfocrate, and then trazodone to keep him sedated and like, not uncomfortable. So that's been like 3 times a day, every 8 hours. And the first 3 days at least, you need to do it a lot more frequently. And then he had to, obviously we don't want to overextend the stomach or expand it at all. So we had to split up his meals into about 3 meals, like really small meals. And he's been on rice and chicken the last 6 days. And you guys, today is day 6 of his recovery, and he is doing so well. It was really hard because, he's really confused, like why he can't go walk and run and like be outside in the sun, because he can't go upstairs. He can't up on the couch. Like, it's been hard, but like one time he escaped me. He jumped on the couch, but luckily he's fine. But it's really hard as a dog parent to be 24/7 watching him, but the cone does help. So even if they're uncomfortable, because I was really sympathetic to that, and I kind of wanted him to feel relief, so sometimes I take off the cone, but you really should have it on as much as possible, if not 24/7, except when they're eating or they're going out to potty. So that's what we had going on, and it was a lot. So he's been great. He has not torn it open. thank God, but it is a 2 weeks recovery. So we have about 7 more days. And basically they told us we need to come in after 2 weeks to remove the sutures. You can just go back to the ER vet or go to your regular vet. We decided just to go walk in on Sunday because my husband and I are so busy Monday through Friday. We just can't. This has already taken a lot out of our schedule, like pick him up and stuff. We both work full-time corporate. So we decided like we're just gonna take him in on Sunday, which will mark the exact 2-week mark of his surgery. And then he'll just do a quick 10 minutes, remove the sutures. And then after that, it's another 2 weeks of no jumping, but he is allowed to walk, you know, slowly and go for a little bit longer walks. So we're excited to get into that phase. The really bad part is smells so bad. And I'm pregnant. I'm 25 weeks pregnant, and every smell is just so strong to me now. And the smell aversion is so bad, and he just smells like that septic, you know, hospital surgery smell. And it's really getting to me. So I ordered some shampoo for him, like no wash shampoo from Amazon. And I don't think it's really gonna work because he's very, very dirty. I think he's gonna be okay though. He's gonna be okay, and that's all that matters. So, and also we've had to keep Java, his little brother, off of him because he don't want any licking on the suture. You have to keep his whole stomach, the stomach completely dry, because no ointments, nothing, because it can dissolve the sutures, the stitches, and you can have, you know, guts coming out essentially. And they've told me that they had a lab. The doctor told me that they've had a lab that has swallowed a toy 4 times, and sometimes, and I think they've also seen pets like with their intestines coming out because they opened up their sutures. Don't want to know what the outcome of that is or anything like that. So we have been really, really diligent in that regard. And he doesn't really itch his stomach. So I do that when he is, if I'm just like bumping around the house or the kitchen. So yeah, I am going beyond slow now. And the lighting is getting atrocious in here, so sorry about that. Okay, so that was my hellish week. And work has been picking up. And then my husband, I had to take him at 3 a.m. to the airport on Friday. It's a lot. And when you're pregnant, like it wouldn't be an issue, but you know, Booth is 30 pounds and like I have to pick him up every time to take him potty because he cannot go down the stairs and we don't want him walking around. So I'm just glad it's day 6 now. And you know, every day it just feels like a little bit better. He stinks so bad. Oh, I can't stand the smell. Okay, so we're gonna use this as well. Little sticker. This is part of my project pan. We're gonna use this for the eyeshadow. But yeah, what is up? Okay, oh yeah, I want to tell you about my plans today. I'm in the shade Gingerbread Latte. It's this gorgeous light brown. Yeah, so I'm getting ready because I don't know, I just like had a rough week, and you know what? Putting on makeup is therapeutic to me. So don't come for me if this is too much of a full face, because it really is. But I love these shades. Other things going on, work's picking up, and which I like work a lot, but I have been getting really tired. I'm in my 3rd trimester, and I've got my glucose test coming up in 3 weeks. Oh, another thing with Booth's recovery and everything, I had to cancel my San Antonio trip because I don't want to obviously put him at a Borders and him risk, you know, hurting himself with recovery and everything. So I canceled that, but luckily I hadn't booked my flight yet or anything. My husband is going still for work for a week, but I will not be going, and I'm fine with it. I was upset at first, but nothing matters. I can travel anytime, and I've traveled so much. But I just really wanted to go somewhere before I gave birth. Because I work from home, I was getting maybe a little cabin fever, but at the same time, I am a homebody, so I don't know. And also I'm like really thankful I don't have to go because I have been legitimately getting up to pee 4 or 5 times a night. And during the day, it's like every 20 minutes, it feels like. But I'm not complaining because I'm growing a beautiful baby girl in me. I'm so excited to meet her. I can't wait. She's kicking a lot now. I'm just so excited. And I actually haven't told my work yet. Mainly because it's, you know, I think I'm going to tell them we're really short-staffed. And I'm one of the team leads. And, you know, my team does a lot of work. And so do I. And I just like, I don't know. I don't want to like alarm them because I feel good. I have energy and like they're not going to lose any productivity from me, to be quite honest. And it's still kind of far away. So I think I am going to be telling them though in the next week or two. So we will chat about how that goes and everything. But my bosses are so cool. So cool. I have they're going to just be happy for me. I know that. That's not a concern because of that. I just feel they're dealing with a lot of stress and I know I shouldn't worry about that, but I'm a team player. What can I say? Anyway, so I've just been using that one color. I did it on my waterline here. I think I'm just gonna go in with this powdered sugar because I want a little bright and frostbite me. I want a little brightness in this area. Just a tiny bit, nothing crazy. Yeah, so there's that. And then, so today we are actually building a home gym. Because my husband and I just with the dog situation and then like the baby coming, realized like we just don't have time we don't have really gyms near us that are good. Like I have my community gym here, but even then, like I'm having trouble keeping up with that and like driving there and stuff. So we are just going to build a gym for now. I have a walking pad here and I have a couple like low weights, but my husband needs heavier weights. He's really stressed because he's in school and he's working full time and the commute is really far. So he has to wake up super early and it's just like he's drained by the end of the day and he's in person and he doesn't have the luxury of work from home, unfortunately. And obviously for me, it's not as big as a concern, but definitely I want to lose the baby weight as well after my daughter is born. And we just think this is a really good investment for now. So we're not buying everything all at once. We have already ordered the bench actually, and it was about $250. And then we're gonna go actually tomorrow once he's home to Dick's, and then there's also a gym store and get like 25 pounds, 35 and 45 pounds for him and a 75 pounds. And then we were gonna buy the Rogue weight rack, but it's like $600 total to ship here. And I get it because it's heavy and it's a really big piece of equipment. But we're gonna wait for that maybe next month or a couple months from now. We can just, we're also going to this Tractor and Supply Company store and we're gonna pick up the horse mats for the indoor gym. I'm gonna be in the garage, into the small area of the garage, which is what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm going to be cleaning out the garage and like scrubbing the floor as much as possible with water and everything and letting it air dry because it is warmer today. And I'm also gonna bring out the dogs to sit in the truck bed to sunbathe because Booth really needs to be out in the sun because he's been trapped in his cone and everything. So while I'm working on that, he can sunbathe and be with mom and help her out while she's... Guys, I ended up doing some sort of like very fall look, which is fine. No one's gonna see me today. It's fine. And just like tidy up, throw away stuff because we need to move this workbench that my husband built a couple months ago. We're gonna move it to the bigger side of the garage because we are getting a new car and I'll do the car reveal when it comes, but we're ordering it in April. It'll be here probably like May 1st, and then it'll go into the 2-car garage area. And then the third, we have a 3-car garage, and then they're all attached. So that's the smaller garage will be the gym area, because it's really just gonna be a bench and weights. Wow. That's stunning. I'm obsessed with highlighter, by the way. So getting back into the highlight game. I was really obsessed with matte looks, but now I can't stop wearing highlighter. Okay, and then also today after Target, I want to do a massive brush cleaning. I'll show you guys. Like, almost all of those need to be cleaned. And I have so many new brushes I haven't opened. So yeah, so we're gonna do that today. It's gonna be a pretty productive day. So that ruined my makeup. What else is new? Okay, so we're gonna put this on really quick. Yeah, so it's gonna be a really productive day. I need to get groceries because we've been eating out a ton. But this week was so rough, so I just kind of gave myself grace and we ate out. It's not good on the calories though, that's for sure. Tomorrow will be fun. We'll just go bopping around, running errands to get our gym together. Combo of this Charlotte Tilbury pillow talk here. Actually, I might just do this. Keep it all Charlotte Tilbury. But then I have this Wrens by Carly Bible. This is beautiful neutral brownish pink. Yeah. And some gloss. I'm going to use Carly Bible in Brook. It's my favorite. It's such a nice formula. Just feels so good on the lips. Like nothing about it is like oily, sticky. It's just, it glides on. Like you don't feel it. So I think that's enough. Now I'm going to charge my phone, upload some of this content to my computer so I have room, get changed. And then I'm excited to clean the garage, yay. And then we'll go to Target later. I'll talk to you guys in the car a little bit. So I'll probably talk to you guys next in the car. And thank you guys so much for watching this Get Ready With Me and chit-chatting with me about all things that can go wrong with French Bulldogs. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like content, kind of random content on my channel, which is like French Bulldogs, vlogging, home renovations, baby stuff to come. And yeah, that's it. So have a great weekend, everybody, and be safe out there. Bye.